Thanks for checking in. I'm Michael Emami. We're keeping you up to date on the latest headlines outside of our regular newscasts. Now here's a look at what's making headlines right now. Today, Pfizer submitted an emergency use request to the FDA for its COVID-19 vaccine for kids. If the FDA grants emergency use, Pfizer would have the first COVID-19 vaccine for kids between 5 and 11. A Camden County spokesman says the flash flooding, tornado watches, and heavy storms are happening too frequently nowadays. And Tim, I got to be honest with you, I speak from experience.
Okay.
Car versus water, water always wins. A car fire shut down one lane of traffic on Highway 63 this morning. It happened around 10 near the Boone and Callaway County line. The fire destroyed the Central Missouri Countertops van. Old Summit fire crews said the cause of the fire is still unknown. No one was hurt. In a separate call, crews were sent to search for another vehicle that had possibly been swept away. They didn't find the vehicle, but they did find the driver and rescued him. And you know, Tim, I'll tell you what, floodwaters, I don't mess with rainwater at all. There is such a thing as too much rain, and it's just crazy out there.
Yeah.
MU's homecoming is right around the corner. As fans are preparing to get in the stands, businesses are preparing for all the visitors. KOMU-8's Julie Koharic is live on MU's campus with a preview of the celebrations. Julie, good morning. A Missouri school bus driver is home after battling COVID-19 for almost 9 months. He was hospitalized in the Kansas City area. On Thursday morning, Phil checked out of St. Luke's Overland Park after 266 days battling COVID-19. He'd been there since January 1st. CDC cleared the way for millions of Americans who got Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine to get a booster shot. That includes people 65 years and older, those 50 to 64 with an underlying medical condition, and people at increased risk of infection because of their job. A community is recovering after someone opened fire in a Tennessee grocery store. At least one person has died and more than a dozen are injured. Police worked to clear the store, finding victims as well as frightened employees and customers. Those inside recalling the terrifying moments. In other local news, Hickman High School's homecoming was cut short on Saturday. That happened after rumors that someone at the dance had a gun. In an email to parents, the Hickman High School principal said staff and Columbia Police investigated the rumors and found they were unsubstantiated. The CPS spokesperson said the dance ended 15 minutes early because, quote, the rumors were causing too much disruption. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer announced the extension vote could come as early as today. Well, it did, and it passed moments ago. It now heads to the House. Schumer and Senator Mitch McConnell spoke on the Senate floor about how extension will help with the debt crisis. It's a wrap for Roots and Blues. The festival ended last night with Sheryl Crow as the headlining performer. We spoke to people at one of the festival shuttle stops. People were required to show proof of vaccination or a negative COVID-19 test to even get into the park. This year, at every parking garage downtown, a shuttle took people to and from the festival. According to an attendee we spoke to, most people on the shuttles wore masks. There was a security checkpoint where people had to show proof of vaccination or the test, and staff also checked bags there. Welcome back. Your time is 4:40. At least 2 drivers had to be rescued after heavy rain washed out roads in Anderson County, South Carolina. When firefighters arrived, they could hear a man yelling and found him holding on to these tree limbs here, as you can see. He was able to get out of his flooded truck before it was swept further away. The U.S. Mint has announced the full list of 5 pioneering American women who will be on American currency. In the first run of the American Women Quarters program, images of the women will appear on the backs of select quarters beginning in 2022. They represent a wide array of professions from which women were previously shut out. Sally Ride, Maya Angelou, Anna Mae Wong, Wilma Mankiller, and Nita Ottera Warren will appear on the coins.